With time, buildings wear out, people grow older. The challenges of renewal, restoration, and revitalization lay ahead. Once in a lifetime, we're given the opportunity to build upon the past, to move forward and secure the promise of the future, to take a leap of faith. The future of Ahavat Achim Synagogue is bright, but our physical plant is more than a half a century old, no longer able to meet the needs of our congregation. Our heating and air conditioning systems are wheezing, held together by the proverbial Band-Aids and shoestrings. Our blessed sanctuary needs to be more intimate, warm, and welcoming. Change always feels uncertain, but AA has been down this path before and is a better synagogue for it. In 1901, our founding fathers built AA's first permanent structure on Gilmer Street. In 1921, our forefathers imagined a future and built the Big Shul on Washington Street. In 1958, AA's visionaries moved to Buckhead, the cost of an inconceivable $1.4 million. Today we stand here, living proof that change is often inevitable and healthy, and that clarity, like charity, requires sacrifice. AA's first capital campaign in nearly 60 years is underway. How far back is that? Dwight Eisenhower was president at the time.
Here are our chief goals and objectives. We are breaking ground on Ahava, a preschool promoting Jewish continuity with state-of-the-art facilities and Reggio Emilia-inspired best practices. Top-notch consultants and faculty are already on board preparing for the arrival of our youth. Our Soroki Hall, pre-event space, and Cohen-Kogan Pavilion will be expanded and enhanced. Behind the scenes, new HVAC units, modern kitchens, and conveniently located restrooms. Both our preschool and our event spaces will serve as significant new revenue sources. The heart and soul of AA is our sanctuary. We envision a more intimate, warm, and welcoming space. Flexible, cozier for Shabbat, and expandable for high holiday services and large community events. AA's esteemed senior rabbi Neil Sandler reminds us of Moses' appeal to the Israelites to help build the desert tabernacle, the place that would represent God's presence. He spoke of Nedivut Lev, the willingness to contribute. The Israelites succeeded because they understood what this sacred project would mean to them individually and as a community. We stand on the shoulders of great men and women. They had their moment and seized it. Today we need you. Together we can renew our synagogue and create a rich and more meaningful Jewish experience for ourselves and generations to follow.